What's up, guys? Athena here. So I'm doing another strategy breakdown. It's been a little bit since I did this, so I apologize for that. But let's get this started. This with no more delay, guys. Getting this series going once again. So here we are. We're playing on Prison Break. I am using my AK. Oh God, is it the 47 still? I don't know. It's the AK in this game. They changed the last two numbers of this gun so many times I can't keep track. Using the AK with the grip and the silencer. I do love my silencers in search. It's how it is. Going up every time on Prison Break, you can get to be pretty much on it contested. No one ever seemed to protect B. It is what it is. I can't explain why. I'm gonna go ahead and do I have the bomb? I do not. No, I do. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and plant the bomb real quick. I was making sure I had it before I said I was gonna plant it. The only reason I'm planting it is because I saw my teammate there. I figured I was kind of protected, and no one seems to defend B ever. Go to B on Prison Break. 9 times out of 10, you're gonna get there uncontested easily. No issues. You're done. Then that's it. You're there. Gonna plant the bomb. There it is. I like to come up around the side. I don't like to stand next to B. It's kind of a pretty undefensible little area in the sense that there's a lot of line of sight, a lot of openings. I like to come back here because this way they have to flank the map a good bit to come up behind you. Now, obviously, I'm paying attention. Always weary. I did throw my ID inside because even if it doesn't kill him, it's not supposed to. Early warning system, if anyone gets near it, blows it up. I now know that it's an issue for me. I wanted to make sure that I can keep an eye on the bomb. That's the main thing with search. Is you always, if you plant the bomb, keep an eye on it. And always look back. If you plant it and you get up and run away and never look back, you're going to get ninja defused. There's a lot of them. There's always been a lot of them. That plant was successful. We walked away with a game winning, or a little round winning awesome plant there. That's that. Simple, easy peasy. If I get the bomb again, always try to get the bomb in search. You can never trust guys who get it. Try to always go with the bomb carrier. Unless they're going somewhere stupid and it makes no sense. Why are you going to not follow them? Back them up. They had the bomb. In case if they die, you can back your team up. I throw my motion sensor up top there in case they try to run across, because their spawn point's not that far. If they run across up the mountain and drop down, well, then there's an issue. Luckily, my poor teammate there took the hit, and I saw that these missiles were coming, so I ran away, and I was doing some evasive maneuvers here as I'm sliding everywhere. I'm like, fuck, where is it coming? Avoided them all. Obviously, it's not like Modern Warfare 3 where the Moab boys came for me, because it is not. Awesome. So I put the motion sensor up there to protect myself. It's a good spot, and that way if they drop down or walk by it, it'll flag them. We'll see them. We're okay. We're protected at that point. Now, we know that there's more enemies up here because we saw them shooting, so we're trying to take it easy. I'm watching my teammate here. He dropped down. I wish he wouldn't have. But here's the main thing. You always want to back your teammates up, have their back. They may not be the smartest group of people, but they're still alive. They're still on your team, and they're still there to help. So I back up into this corner here. Pretty good spot because above you, you're kind of protected. Obviously, now see this one. I'm talking about motion sensor went off, and I was just waiting for him. Boom. Caught him, and he came around. He was trying to flank us. Watch your six. It's very important that you watch everyone's back. As long as they're watching it and there's no clear line of sight on you, there's no reason for you not to watch your teammates' backs. Now, granted, if they're just running around and they leave you there, no, they don't back them up because obviously that's an issue and you're going to get screwed. But right now, there's no clear line of sights on me, and it's a good spot. Now, I'm trying to make sure that my teammate doesn't get hurt, trying to protect him too. Watching our backs once again because they're going to try to flank you because we got 2 guys posted up in front. So I got both line of sights covered and I watched the back. Got 2 kills, protected my teammates from death. Now sadly he died to an IED. It is what it is. Blast shield, buddy. But I know sometimes you don't want to mix that in there. So I'm going to do the same thing. Planted at B once again. I think that there's 1 or 2 guys left. I don't know if I have any team. I have 1 teammate left. Always a plus. I could have called out my dog here, but I kind of like to use it. And if you're clutching, great, pull it out. If I was the last guy alive, yes, I'm going to pull up my dog. Other than that, yeah. This is where my teammate that I saved his ass twice pays me back. So I'm standing right here. Not my preferred place to stand, but there's 1 guy left. I didn't want to get caught out while I was running over there, and he already has that spot locked down. No need for both teammates to be in the same little area. You kind of limit your view. So I'm sitting here, pretty obvious spot, granted. Now, he did hit me with whatever explosive that was. Luckily, I was able to back up, and my teammate caught him before he came and killed me. It worked out perfectly. If we were side by side, those line of sights that he had on me and that I had on him were kind of irrelevant. If we were next to each other, we wouldn't have that. We'd be right in each other's blast. Bullets are going to go through the body, hit the guy behind him too. It sucks. You don't want to be in that situation. You don't want to give the guy the double kill, and then the bottom fuse, and you'd be like, yeah, I clutched it. Try to stay a good distance away from your teammates. Just always watch them, protect them. Make sure you're watching where they're going, what they're doing. Now here we switched it up, and I agreed with them. Originally we were gonna go to A. Apparently my bomb carrier didn't feel like. Oh no, he's right there. Okay.
Hello.
He's taking his time. That's totally fine. Sorry, I had to mute that guy because it bothers me when they talk in my ear. I didn't move forward. The reason I didn't move forward is if you move forward on this map and you go towards the building, that's right next to A. It's very hard to not get caught out. And I say that because there's a lot of hidden places, a lot of weird line of sights through trees and grass, and it's not a very visible line of sight for me personally. Now the teammates, yes, or the enemies, yeah, they have good line of sights on me. I don't have good line of sights on them. There's no point in me fighting for it. I move up now. I took out 2 or 3 guys in the middle there. I figure it's probably okay. They know we're coming. Now what sucks is the bomb guy died. He didn't follow us exactly. He did one of those wishy-washy things. If you're going to A or B, decide early on and then try to stick with it. Unless it looks terrible, switch it up. But A was looking pretty safe. I'm actually here now. I killed 3 guys, protected his ass, made sure he was okay. Got nothing out of it. So he ended up dying. Lucky my teammate was there. I'm just checking this building. This is a very high priority target building, especially since it's right next to A and has a huge line of sight. In fact, it's just a big old bubble of line of sights across this map. So you want to make sure no one's in there, especially if you're going to leave. I didn't want to get caught out. Kind of letting my health regenerate a little bit here. That jump kind of sucked for me. Luckily, good job, teammate. Boom, boom, boom. Knocked him out. I didn't have to do anything there. But I was able to clear out A. I wish that the bomb guy would have followed me. If he was behind me, we would have made it. We could have planted earlier on. Everyone would, or you can see, would have got, you know, the plant points. It is double. This was double XP when I was playing, so worth the plant. Especially, you know, if you're not gonna play the objective, at least when you play double XP, go for the damn bomb plant or defuse that shit for good. I mean, for God's sakes, you get double XP, man. Just plant the shit, you know. Good God, people. This is what I'm talking about, though. Where I would normally not attack A, people like to, and it's funny because I say no one defends A. Granted, I defend A or I defend B once in a while. I used to go to B permanently, and then I realized everyone goes to A. That's probably why you can always get to B. I used to only defend B. Not that many people seem to attack it, but you see what I mean? These weird line of sights. I saw that guy before he saw me through the little tree, the little V there. It's a great, this spot is amazing to be set up in. Sadly, he killed my dog, but I was able to catch him. He painted up on a motion sensor. Now here was a big mistake. My aim, I saw 3 guys, and it threw me off my game, and then I got confused, and then it just went all downhill, and I suffered for it. That was my mistake. I should have just saw one guy or focused in on one guy. When you see 3 guys, you kind of have to pick who your targets are. Chances are 2 of them won't see you, 1 of them will. It's kind of a guessing game to see which guy sees you to take him out. I chose wrong. I only got a few hit markers. I messed up. I had bad aim. Kind of a panic moment right there where I was like, oh shit, which one do I go for? And I messed up. What can you do? This poor guy right here, as he kills that guy, he should know that there's someone coming for him. But, you know, actually, you know, he took out 2 guys, so I give him that. I forgot that he did that. And then this last guy, yep, catches him. It's okay. We're still 3-1. But that spot at A where you're behind the building, you can watch that long ass line of sight through the trees. It's hard for them to fight back when you're there. And as long as you throw the motion sensor in the front path of that building, you're perfect. So I started throwing my IED behind the V tree that I looked through. And you guys will see I'll do it again, I'm sure. I'm quite repetitive when it comes to working strats for me. So I throw my awesome handy dandy, I threw my IED there actually. Alright, mixing it up now, and I'll throw my motion sensor here. Because last time, what happened was when they tried to flank around, I just painted him, could have killed him, and my IED just blew up. It didn't actually kill the guy, so I decided to mix it up there a little bit. Still same concept. You got 2 early warning systems to watch your flanks. No one's going to come around the entire map this early on and come up behind A from the left, so you don't have to worry about that. The trick was standing in the spot between all these trees where you have this awesome line of sight because you are damn hidden, is not falling off the cliff. You got to remember how long the actual rock that you're standing on is. It's not that long. So if you walk too far, you're going to fall off and be one of those silly little guys who just killed themselves on accident. You don't want to be that guy. Please don't be that guy. Look down every now and then. Look at that. I'm pretty sure of where my feet are when I play this game and how close they are to the edge there. So now I'm coming around here, going into A. A is a pretty safe place to actually guard, not guard, but more of set up shop, look around line of sights. No one expects you to be inside the A bomb placement area. Don't know why, just how it is, and it's just kind of how it works out. So, all in all, it's a pretty effective spot to stand in. Doesn't seem to affect anybody. You know, I'm glad to stand there, and you have pretty good coverage from everything, so it's awesome. It's a good job. Now, sadly, this is one mess up I made. The guy planted. I have plenty of time. There's 37 seconds on the board. I should have waited. My teammate just died. I knew he was here, and I messed up because he tricked me with the riot shield. It is what it is. I should have kind of considered that as an option. If he just killed my teammate there, I should have gone around the other way. I should have crouched so he couldn't hear my footsteps. There's a million of options that I could have done, or I could have just laid down underneath the truck there and tried to shoot him in the foot. Now he called out his dog, obviously, because he wanted to clutch it, and if he did die, that was his last round. It was a perfect time to call out the dog. Totally effective, and really threw me, actually, my poor teammate here, right on the arm there, off our game. So that sucks, but you know, it works out great for him. He got it out. Good for that guy.
Wow,
Boom, boom, sweetness. So we're gonna, oh god, another person I gotta mute. So many people you gotta mute in this game. Kind of obnoxious. I might just go into my settings and make it so I can't hear anybody, because I have the new headset now and they talk so damn loud when I record. So I threw my ID behind the V-tree, threw my motion sensor around the truck in case they try to flank me once again. Back in my awesome spot, kind of repetitive, and I'll agree with you there, but on that same token, it's effective, and that's why I do it. You guard A like a damn champion, and no one's getting to this building without you knowing or giving them a hell of a time before they get here. So, between this V-tree, you're totally protected, you're good. It's incredibly hard, like I said, to get that sight on you. So it's a great spot to stand. Boom, cut another guy. I don't think he fought back or even shot back at me because he had no idea where I was. And with the silencer on, he was just taking bullets to the face. Had no clue. Boom, he was dead. Like I said, it's an awesome spot to be. Now, here's another issue. I ran up in the open. I don't like to do that. I was going to try to flank around because I was kind of seeing like the lack of team here, or the lack of enemy players. And so I figured they were going to be... I don't like to just cut around straight through. I like to go all the way around if I'm going to flank them. Only because I want to make sure that they don't... number one, they're not behind me, and number two, that I'm not going to actually jump down in front of them as they're running over to help their teammates. That's not quite my game plan. That's not exactly how I play. Last guy was just camping in the back. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the breakdown. We love you so much, guys. I'm out of here. Peace.